Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm teacher Roslina and I'm a MUET teacher teaching Form 6 students in the historic city of Malacca. Today we are going to look at parts of an essay for task 2 of the writing paper. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's first of all look at the writing format for writing task 2. So this is the writing format for your essay. It should look like this. You should have 3 key parts to your essay. The first part of your essay is your introduction. The second part would be your content points. And the last part of your essay is the conclusion. Let's now look at the introductory paragraph of your essay for task 2. What you see here are 4 items that you need to have in your introduction. Your introduction is one of the most important paragraphs in your essay, if not the most important one. It is so because your introduction sets the pace of your writing and signals about what the reader can expect to read in the rest of your essay. This therefore means that you would need to write a strong introduction. This is how you can do that. First, you should start with a hook. A hook is something that you write that is going to be catchy and is going to be attention-grabbing. You need to get the reader, who in this case is the examiner, to want to read more by starting with lines that are interesting. You can do several things, like to start with a surprising fact or a quote from a famous person. After pulling in the reader, then you would need to state the topic. As this is the introduction of your essay, and rightfully so, you would need to state the topic of your essay and then provide an explanation of the topic. By doing this, you are going to give more insight about the topic that you're talking about. Next is for you to write the thesis statement. A thesis statement is a statement that is going to show the reader how you are going to interpret your subject. And the very last sentence is for you to make your stand. So this is going to be your closing sentence. You make your stand by saying whether you agree, disagree, or partially agree to the topic being discussed. Let's now move on to the content points that you need to write in your essay. Task 2 requires you to write at least 250 words. You would need to provide 2 to 3 content points for this. Having 2 content points is enough if you can elaborate more on each content point. But if you think that it will be better if you write 3 content points, then it is still fine. What you need to do is for you to provide a piece of writing that will show some level of maturity of thought regarding the topic. Next is for you to have elaborations to support these content points. The elaboration is going to help make your points clearer. You need to be persuasive. Ultimately, you would need to get the reader to believe what you say to be true and to see your point of view. Let's now look at paragraph writing. These are guidelines for you to write a good paragraph. These are items that you would need to have in your paragraph to make it nice and clear. So first is for you to write your topic sentence, which is your content point. Your topic sentence should be the very first sentence of your paragraph. After this, you have to make your topic sentence clear by adding some explanation. You can write about 2 to 3 sentences for this. Next is for you to give an example regarding this topic sentence. This is for you to clarify your idea even more, but don't forget for you to tie up this example with the topic sentence. This is going to be a very nice addition to your paragraph when you write your topic sentence, provide an explanation, and give it an example from the current issue happening around you, and then tying it all up to the topic sentence. And last but not least is for you to close your paragraph. This is the last line where you are going to write in a way that it signals the ending of that idea you've been talking about. This ending will sound like you're moving on to another paragraph. So here, as a closing of your paragraph, you can reinstate the topic sentence. You can do this by rephrasing it in another way. Let's now move on to the last paragraph of your essay, which is your conclusion. So your conclusion is for you to have another chance at persuading your reader, which is the examiner, to agree with your views. Now, before I go any further, let me just talk to you about the conclusion. I have seen many times when students are able to write a very good introduction and then good content points, but towards the end of the essay is a total letdown. This is when students end up with a conclusion of just one sentence or two sentences. The students can come up with reasons that they ran out of time to finish the conclusion and so on. However, most of the time, what I can see are students finding it hard to write a conclusion. I'm going to have another video for all these different aspects involved in writing an essay for task 2. This would include videos from writing the introduction to paragraph writing to writing the conclusion. So do look out for them. If this video is helping you in any way, then please click the like button and do subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss any of my new videos. Let's get back to this conclusion paragraph. So the first line is when you write a fresh rephrasing of the topic. Start your conclusion with phrases like "in conclusion" or "to conclude," and then state the topic just to remind everybody reading about what you're writing on. Next is for you to provide your general view of the topic again. You need to re-establish where you stand and what your personal view is of the topic. Here, you can write 2 to 3 sentences for this. Next is for you to summarize your points. Now, when I say summarize your points, I do not mean for you to repeat what you have just said in your content paragraphs. This is because there is a danger of you being repetitive. So what you need to do is for you to state all your content points that you have written in your content paragraphs and to write it using other words but carry the same meanings. And last but not least is the closing of your conclusion. So this is one sentence or maybe 2 sentences where you are going to put in your final note on the topic. You can give a hope for the future, or you can state a warning of what is going to happen if things are not done the right way. So this ends the video, and I will see you soon in the next video.